See how well this plays off here. I don't think we've gone live yet, but we are recording to the SD card in the OBSBot camera to begin with. So, that being said, let's just do a quick test to make sure the audio and the video are synchronizing properly. Okay, we're in streaming mode still, so we can't do it yet. 42 seconds. Says we're streaming. No, are synchronizing properly. Okay, we're in streaming mode still, so we can't do it yet. 2 seconds. Says we're streaming. Testing 1, synchronizing. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't do it yet. 2 seconds. Says we're streaming. Testing 1, synchronizing. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Says we're streaming. Testing 1, synchronizing. All right, this is a simple test to make sure that everything is synchronizing properly. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is a simple test to make sure that everything is synchronizing properly. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that works perfectly. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is a simple test to make sure that everything is synchronizing properly. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. So that works perfectly. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is a simple test to make sure that everything is synchronizing properly. Testing 1.
You're watching The Legal Breakdown.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I fixed that. So why is OBS? Did she look in her recycle bin? Question mark. It's on everybody's desktop for the last 20 years. It's called recycle bin. Okay. Okie dokie. Fucking Donna. Is she still there? Question mark. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Have her call me real quick, and I'll get it returned to her. Other than that, I won't be available till late tomorrow in the day. Hey, Donna.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good. What did you do? What happened?
That's what I did. Let me see. It's in Microsoft Word, right?
Hang on. Let me look in your computer real quick while you're showing me so I can see it.
You know that I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff.
Okay, it's hard to hear you. All I hear is TV that's even louder than you.
Stuff my phone on.
Okay. What was the document? Where do you usually open the document from?
Word.
I realize that, but show me where there's shortcut or something for it, or
It's right here down in the blue.
you're right. That's right. Working. That's working. Okay.
It was on Jerry 2024 sentence, and I have nothing.
Well, because you probably overwrote it and then canceled it. Yeah. When was it good?
This afternoon.
Yeah. Well, you can't. You got to pay attention to when things are asking you, because you can easily. That's something that. Let's see if I can bring that up from last night's backup. Let's see. Recover. I should be able to. I mean, it's not a problem, but how you did that, it's not like you deleted the file. You deleted the contents of the file.
Right.
Which means you had to highlight everything and delete it.
I wouldn't have done that.
Well, then, I don't know what you did, so it's hard for me to, other than look at it. Let's see exactly where the file is. Oh, wait a minute, Donna. What you did, you screwed up. You didn't. These files aren't on the server, so you're shit out of luck. Because you didn't store these on the server where they belong. All these files are supposed to be on the server.
I don't know anything about that. They told me to use that. That's what I did. Brian's are there, Jerry's are not.
Nothing I can. I don't think there's anything I can do. But hang on, let me see. Just maybe one thing.
Happened last year too, when you were able
Because last year you put them on the server. This year, for some reason, you saved them locally. Unless you're looking for the wrong ones and they really are on the server and you're just not going to the right spot. That could be. Because this is where they should be, under users. Donna Hagen. Let's see. No, let's see the dates here. Yeah, you haven't used this folder in so long. Again, yeah, nobody does anything right. Let's open the documents first. Okay, see if I can do this. Do you know what time it happened?
It was sometime this afternoon. That's all I can tell you. I think I went in there this afternoon. My computer was acting up, so I shut everything down, restarted it.
Is that the list?
Yeah, that's it.
That's from March 5th.
Maybe that's last.
It's 8:20 at
Susan Spain. Yep, that's it.
okay.
Now, Susan Spain I put in there today.
Well, when did you create the file?
Well, I created it back, I'm going to say, a month ago to start his extension.
Yeah, this one here has nothing in it, and that's the one that you overwrote. So the best we're going to be able to do is get the newer one. That's the best we're going to be able to give you.
That's fine. So,
And so now when you go to here, Jerry's extensions, blah, blah. No, it's not there.
because I put Susan Spain in today, and that was about 3 hours ago, and it was there.
Holy crap. What's that noise?
That's my ring.
Actually, there's nothing we can do on the server, so I'm going to get out of that because it's. Could you mute your phone, Donna, please? Because all I hear is your TV, just loud as can be. Sorry, it's just. Thank you. Cherry extension, that one, but that's an older one. I think that's last year.
That might be last year, yeah.
So, restore previous versions. Oh, that's right. I had to do that last year. It looked like the same thing.
Yeah, it was the same thing happened, and I didn't highlight anything. But I was in there this afternoon because I put Susan Spain in there.
Well, that was 2 days ago. So there was something screwed up there. So that didn't get it. Let's see. You screwed up something else. I don't know what you did, but there's still nothing in that file. So maybe it's something you changed last week. You hadn't been in there. I'm not sure. Right, but if you didn't save it and you screwed it up at that point, that there's nothing I can't go back to that.
You did go to one, and it has Susan Spain's name in it.
Right, but that was probably last year's document. No? All right, well, let me look again.
Which thing it was.
I'll look. I'll go right to the same place I was at. Open in file history. March 5th. All right. Oh, no. That's it there, right? Donna? Oh, I hate this phone system. Hello? What the fuck is wrong with this goddamn phone?
Yes.
All right, is that the right stuff? I'm gonna replace anything.
Stop that. Yes, keep going.
You may be missing something from today, but I think that's as close as I'm going to be able to get you. Let's see. Got the right spot. Just be careful because I don't know what you did.
I don't know what I did either. I wouldn't have done it.
All right, yeah. So now it's
That,
going. What was the? You said the computer was running funny. Something wasn't right.
It was running funny. It was
Like what?
running very slow, very slow. So what I did was, that's it. I shut it down.
How'd you shut it down?
Like to restart.
Okay, just a normal. You didn't like crash the computer.
Like
Okay.
as I do the restart to see if it would be any better. And then I went in to put something in Jerry's extension list, and it was gone.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, there it is. It's back.
It's back.
Yeah, I mean that's the file's here. Right?
That's it.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, just don't be careful.
I don't know what happened. You know.
That's even worse sometimes when you don't. So just be careful.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Good. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye. All right. Testing 1, 2. Johnson. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Test. Oh, no, that's the other camera. Yeah, see, I got to put this one back in.
And that is low resources. He says the gangs have more money and more ammo than they do. At times they have little to no fuel, so they can't drive their squad cars. And they are also dealing with just broken morale. So imagine all of that in an incident like today with a gang attack. And it explains why it is such a struggle for police to try to keep up. And that is the reason now, Wolf, that you've got the community that's building barricades and creating their own self-defense brigades to try to push back some of this gang activity.
What sort of impact, David, is the violence having on the people of Haiti?
And we got to see that firsthand over the past couple of days. And you have a city where you have folks who are refugees in their hometown, and they have moved from camp to camp over the past several months. And the past 2 weeks in particular have been increasingly challenging for them. And we went to one location that was a school that is no longer operating because of the violence. They had to shut it down, but it's been occupied by refugees essentially. More than 1,500 people cramming into a building that's got maybe a dozen classrooms, and they find anywhere that they can to set up their little home and bring any belongings that they've been able to gather with them. And for them, it's also a struggle because they're not only facing the clashes with gangs, Wolf, they're also having to deal with the local community, that it feels as though they're bringing unwanted attention to that neighborhood. And they themselves want to push these folks out because they feel the gangs will just be attracted to attack even further within that territory. And so it's an incredible struggle that's worsened given the supply lines have been cut off. Folks are dealing with little to no food. Running water is at this point a luxury that they can't seem to track down. And so it's left them in a dire situation.
So heartbreaking to see it. I was there in Port-au-Prince several years ago, and it was quiet. It was nice. Folks were so friendly. How did it get to this point, David? And what happens next?
Well, I mean, you could go back several decades, but I think this most recent surge, folks point to the assassination of the former president, Jovenel Moïse, who died in 2021 and was killed here. And that then left the Prime Minister Ariel Henry in charge. He was essentially appointed to that position and was supposed to hand over power, essentially, to what would have been another elected leader in February of this year, February 7th in particular. Didn't happen because, as the Prime Minister argued, stability wasn't in place here so as to have those elections. So what happened? Well, you had folks who were part of the community wanting Henry to go, feeling as though their situation was getting worse under him. And you had the gangs gaining popularity and traction because they too wanted Henry to go. Now, they both wanted the same thing, but by no means were they a united force. The folks in the community really wanted Henry to go because they felt like the gangs, Wolf, were gaining more and more traction and pushing them further and further out of their homes.
David Culver, stay safe over there. Thanks for all your excellent and very courageous reporting. We appreciate it very, very much. Coming up, new reaction to Donald Trump's inflammatory campaign rhetoric, including his claim that convicted January 6th rioters are hostages. I'll speak with former Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton. That's next.
Backroom deals, CIA secrets, affairs, bribery, corruption, prostitution. There's so much more to the story.
United States of Scandal with Jake Tapper, Sunday at 9 on CNN.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some Rinvoq patients felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days. Some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. And many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections and blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occur. People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Help heal your painful skin. Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
From friends coming over to mom's coming over. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
This is your invitation To experience the elevation of electrification and some of the best offers of the year on select models at the Invitation to Lexus sales event.
Greetings, Advent. Hi, cutie. Yeah, that's not good. Happen. Huge things happen. Home
Advent fucking club.
there with Ring. Learn more at ring.com.
So, what'd you get?
2 Nashville hot tenders and 3 Mandarin orange tenders.
Nice. What about you?
3 classic tenders.
4 butterfly shrimp. 4 of a kind, baby. I win. Ooh.
Oh, is it always a competition?
I am the shrimp bot.
You know, if you were cash back and you could earn on everything with just one card, Chase Freedom Unlimited. So if you're off the racket or grab bracket, you're cash backing. Cash back on flapjacks, baby backs, or tacos at the taco shack.
I'm working on my 6-pack.
Switch to a king suite. Silent retreat. Oh, hold up.
He answers his phone.
Here, I can't talk right now. I'm at a silent retreat. Cash back on everything you buy with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
For moderate to severe Crohn's disease, Skyrizi is the first IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Control of Crohn's means everything to me. Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Footwear for mountain athletes by Arc'teryx.
Right now, get Wawa Pizza starting at $7.99 when you order and pay in the Wawa app for pickup or delivery.
Weekends on the Weather Channel are full of the shows you love.
Drive fast, take chance. This can be disastrous.
Don't miss Backroad Truckers Saturday with Highway Through Hell, Timber Titans, and Dead Man's Curse Sunday starting at 8 on the Weather Channel.
Who are you texting? I'm shopping for a car on Klarna.
A car?
Are you sure you can afford that?
That's a big purchase.
Relax. I got pre-qualified and shopped by my monthly budget, so I know it's a good decision. Unlike Jenny's new piercing.
On FanDuel Casino, you can play hundreds of games, like Buffalo, and get up to $1,000 back in casino bonus on any first day net loss. Sign up for FanDuel Casino now.
Hey guys, Decker here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to connect the OBS Bot Tail Air to actually OBS Studio. That is right. If you guys don't know, I did a review video on this recently, and this device was like to double start app and actually go into the 3 when it's actually enabled. Now all you have to do is add an OBS, go onto your sources, click the add button, and then what you want to do is video capture device. And once you click that, you're going to see a few different options, but of course you'll see the OBS Bot Tail Air when it's actually enabled. And you want to select that as your new source, and of course your device will be added. Now, things to keep in mind when you use this. You of course have a 4K start app, so you just need to reset that.
is NDI? What is the popular software, which OBS mentioned it? What is a local area network? And what are the type of bandwidth considerations that you should be making when you're setting up an NDI production? At this point, we can really start to look at some of the software solutions available to use NDI and make it real in a video production scenario. I wanted to mention that I did write a companion book called The Unofficial Guide to OBS, where you can get a really good grasp of how to use OBS, and that book is also available for free. It's becoming part of a series, these unofficial guides. Now, as we look closer into OBS, OBS, just so you guys know, it's an open source project. It's become very powerful over the years, and via a plugin, OBS is able to bring NDI video in and out. Plugins are out of the NDI ecosystem. So a couple different simple
That shit doesn't fucking work. I'm not much. Oh. Yeah, I can. I'm live streaming everything, anything.